baseball trade deadline being a day away here now. Joey Gallo, the latest guy to get traded from the Texas Rangers to the New York Yankees. So the Yankees here, they make another deal for another big power hitter towards the deadline. And Gallo, he's going to be a monster in my opinion with that short right field porch in Yankee Stadium. This guy could put up huge numbers, even bigger than he has in his career with Texas. But the only thing here with the Yankees, a lot of high-risk, high-reward guys, a lot of swing and miss batters in this lineup. Now with Joey Gallo, Giancarlo Stanton, Aaron Judge, obviously, your three big boppers in the lineup. But the Yankees, they definitely need a big lefty bat. And right here, Joey Gallo, they get him in this deal. And there's not much they're giving up for a rental. I believe he's a free agent after the season. And on the season for Gallo, 25 home runs already, 55 RBIs, 57 runs scored, 6 stolen bases, a 223 average, which to his standards isn't that bad, and a 379 on base. But the last couple weeks after he was on a hot streak was Gallo. He's only got 1 homer, 3 RBIs, 4 runs scored, a 0.88 batting average, and a 162 on base. So right here, it looks like the Yankees aren't giving much up in this deal. And the last couple weeks of him struggling definitely lowered his stock in the trade here. So the Rangers pretty much giving him up probably for a lower prospect or two, a guy you probably won't see in the major leagues. And as far as fantasy baseball goes, this is a great landing spot, in my opinion, here for Joey Gallo. He lands with a Yankee team that has a lot of protection in the lineup and a lot of big boppers, like I mentioned. Judge, Stanton, Gleyber Torres, who's starting to get things going. DJ LeMahieu, Gary Sanchez, who shows power, but also is a hitter like Joey Gallo. He's going to have a low batting average, high strikeout rate, and a lot of homers. But this Yankee team, if these guys get hot at the same time, they're going to hit 4 or 5 home runs a day, it seems like, in a ball game. So Joey Gallo, he's going to fit right in with this Yankee team. And his numbers, power numbers, definitely going to go up for fantasy owners, in my opinion. With that short porch and right, you could poke one easily over the fence here. And obviously, we know Gallo's a Deadpool hitter, pretty much. And this season, with the 25 homers, if he really gets hot now in the last 2 months of the year, he could finish with 40 home runs for this Yankee team easily. So he stays in the American League. Yankees, they're trying to make that playoff push, even though right now they're out of the hunt for the most part in the wild card and the division. You got Tampa Bay better than them in the division. You got, obviously, the Boston Red Sox up there. And in the wild card, you got Oakland and Seattle ahead of them as well, who made moves as well, with Seattle acquiring the other night Tyler Anderson as their 4th or 5th starter. And then we saw Tampa get Nelson Cruz. And we saw Oakland earlier yesterday get Starling Marte. So those trades I spoke about in other videos as well. So if you want to keep up with the latest Major League Baseball trade news and stuff, stay tuned to the channel, especially tomorrow with the deadline ending at 3 o'clock here. But Joey Gallo, one of the latest players to get traded. He goes from the Texas Rangers to the New York Yankees. And I think this will help his fantasy impact more. And it's definitely going to help the Yankees. They've been looking for that big lefty bat the last few seasons. And he's going to fit in with this team, though, with a high strikeout rate, but a high power guy as well